Now the third part is 3t plus 2 raised to the power minus 2. Just a small change of the variable, of the independent variable. In the previous two parts we have independent variable which was x, and now we have the independent variable is t. So solution, let y is equal to 3t plus 2 raised to the power minus 2, and y plus delta y is equal to 3 into t plus delta t plus 2 raised to the power minus 2. When there was x, that will replace by x plus delta x, but here we have t, then t will replace by t plus delta t, and delta y is equal to 3t plus 3 delta t plus 2 raised to the power minus 2 minus y. And now put the value of y, which was 3t plus 2 raised to the power minus 2, and the same thing, 3t plus 2 can be taken as a common factor. The remaining thing will be 1 plus 3 delta t divided by this one, 3t plus 2 whole raised to the power minus 2, and this will remain same. This minus 2 will apply on both of these two expressions. So delta y is equal to 3t plus 2 raised to the power minus 2 and 1 plus 3 delta t over 3t plus 2 raised to the power minus 2, and again this thing will remain same. Now we can take 3 plus t plus 2 raised to the power minus 2 as a common factor from these two terms. So delta y is equal to 3t plus 2 raised to the power minus 2, and we have 1 plus 3 delta t over 3t plus 2 raised to the power minus 2 minus 1. Now apply binomial series from here. Delta y is equal to 3t plus 2 raised to the power minus 2, 1 plus nx, here n is minus 2 and x is 3 delta t over 3t plus 2 plus n into n minus 1, 2 factorial, and x square, which is 3 delta t 3t plus 2 whole square, up to so on. Again note that thing that this one is the negative integer, and due to this negativity this binomial series will become an infinite series, and at the end this minus 1 will remain same. So there will be no end term, which was in previous two parts, but here that will not be a end term. Now delta y is equal to 3t plus 2 raised to the power minus 2. This 1 and minus 1 will be cancelled out, and 3 delta t over 3t plus 2 will become a common factor from the remaining portion, and we have left minus 2 plus minus 2 minus 2 minus 1, 2 factorial, 3t delta t 3t plus 2, and up to so on. Dividing both sides by delta t, as the independent variable is x. When there was x, we have divided both sides by delta x. Now in this particular question we have independent variable t, so we must divide both sides by delta t. So delta y by delta t, and on right side 3 delta t 3t plus 2, due to the common base power will be combined, and in the bracket that will become minus 2 plus minus 2 minus 2 minus 1, 2 factorial, 3 delta t 3t plus 2, up to so on. This delta t will be cancelled out, so delta y by delta t is equal to 3 over 3t plus 2 cube, and this bracket portion will remain same. Now taking limit delta t approaches to 0, so limit delta t approaches to 0, delta y by delta t is equal to limit delta t approaches to 0, 3 over 3t plus 2, and this one again the same thing. Now left side will become dy by dt, not dx, because the independent variable is t instead of x, so that will become dy by dt. And on right hand side, applying delta t approaches to 0, the whole terms except this first term will become 0. So we have only this first term minus 2, and multiplying to 3 into 3t plus 2 cube, that will become the required derivative of the given function, which is minus 6 over 3t plus 2 whole cube. Part number 4, almost the same thing. You can easily solve it yourself, so just simplify it yourself. The same expression, the same thing. Now this one is the required derivative of the given function ax plus p raised to the power minus 5. which is minus 5a ax plus b raised to the power 6. The fifth and last part is 1 over az minus b. Almost the same thing, but with the little change that independent variable is z instead of x. In part 3 that was t, and in part 5 that is now z. Now let y is equal to 1 over az minus b raised to the power 7. Y can be written as az minus b raised to the power minus 7, and applying that 4-step process. And the first step was y plus delta y is equal to az plus delta z minus b raised to the power minus 7, and delta y will become az plus a delta z minus b minus y. Just put the value of y, which is az minus b raised to the power minus 7. Now delta y is equal to az minus b 1 plus a delta z over az minus b raised to the power minus 7 minus az minus b raised to the power minus 7. And now minus 7 will apply both of these two terms. So we have delta y is equal to az minus b raised to the power minus 7 and 1 plus a delta z az minus b raised to the power minus 7, and this thing will remain same. Now we can take az minus b as a common factor. So az minus b raised to the power minus 7, 1 plus a delta z az minus b raised to the power minus 7 minus 1. Now we will open this thing with the help of binomial series, which is delta y is equal to az minus b raised to the power minus 7 1 plus nx, here n is minus 7 and x is a delta z over az minus b, plus n into n minus 1 2 factorial a delta z az minus b whole square up to so on. Again you must note that this one is a negative integer, so this binomial series will become an infinite series. So we will not write here an end term, and this minus 1 will appear at the end. So after cancelling this 1 and minus 1 and a delta z over az minus b as a common factor, we have left this minus 7 plus minus 7 minus 7 minus 1 2 factorial a delta z over az minus b up to so on, an infinite number of terms. Now dividing both sides by delta z, we have delta y by delta z is equal to a delta z over delta z, which is actually division by delta z, and az minus b, by combining powers we have az minus b raised to the power 1 plus 7, and this bracket portion will remain same. So by simplifying or by cancelling this delta z, we have left a into az minus b raised to the power 8, and this one is the same remaining portion. Now taking limit delta z approaches to 0, delta z approaches to 0, delta y by delta z is equal to limit delta z approaches to 0 a over az minus b raised to the power 8 into minus 7 minus 7 minus 7 minus 1 2 factorial and a delta z az minus b up to so on. Now left side will become dy by dz, and on right side when we apply limit, all the terms having delta z will become 0 except this first term, which will multiply to a into az minus b, will form the required derivative of the given function 1 over az minus b raised to the power 7, which is minus 7a over az minus b raised to the power 8, the required derivative of the given function. So this one is end of this exercise 2.2.